Greetings, welcome back to another video of Spider Crypto. Today's video is, the title of today's video is something like, how long should you hold your crypto for, right? Or how long should I hold my crypto for? Well, let's just put it this way. If guys over there at the stock market can go ahead and save their stocks without selling, hold and hodl it for so long, why can't you do that for at least half of that amount of time? They hold it for what, 15, 20, 30 years? Why can't you hold for 5 years, 10 years, you know? Now, is that what you need to hold your crypto for in order for you to see any massive gains and for you to become a millionaire? No. It just depends on what you compare it to and how badly you want to succeed. I mean, at the end of the day, look at Shiba Inu. You know, even Dogecoin. Dogecoin was a coin that you didn't even have to hold for 3 or 4 years. And you're already a millionaire, you know, if at the third, fourth year, second. I'm not sure if Doge blew up in 2.5 year. I think about maybe second something year. But look at Shiba Inu, okay? Shiba Inu, you didn't have to hold for longer than a year and like 2 months to actually see the most massive return you've ever seen in crypto and become a millionaire. So for you to know how long you should hold your coin is you got to look at the project. You know, how speedy and diligent is your project, and how much do they achieve on a constantly basis, right? How much have you put in, you know? How badly did you really, did you put in more than you could afford? Okay, so my point is, it depends on these 3 things, because if you put a higher amount, of course, that's going to bring greater returns, but you want to hold to the point where you're forgetting about your money, so it can actually come back one day, and you give it enough time for it to actually, give it 1 to 3 years. Now, so some of the pros say hold your crypto for 5 years, and why do they say that? Because the bear and bull markets run in pairs of two years. So give it 2 years, give it 2 more years, and then that 1 more year will clear all that out and give you a nice return. So the answer for some people is 5 years. My answer is 1 to 3 years, depending on a series of things. Like if you follow the project and you know very well what's going on with it on a daily basis, hold it between 1 and 3 years. And sometimes when the year is up, you'll know whether you should hold it for another year or not. Patience is the key, guys. Tolerance. If you don't have that, because you're the one who's going to actually make yourself successful and a millionaire, not how long you should hold for, not how, at the end of the day, the fact, don't ask yourself how long you should hold for. Ask yourself, when do I start holding? When are you going to take action? Okay, are you going to take action today, and how are you going to do it? Because the better and the colder and harder your wallet is, the longer you're going to hold for. That's the main ingredient right there. If you got a hot wallet and you think you're going to hold your coins, even if they're on an exchange, even worse. Because they're easy to swap and sell and this and that. If they're on a centralized exchange or something, they hold them for you. But if you have it in a cold wallet, that's a coin that's nice and safe and sealed and secure, and you can hold for a really, really long time. It's the best way to hold a coin. So, so the answer is between 1 and 5 years, depending on the project. How long you should hold for. I got coins that I'll never sell, because I just, I'm so confident in some of the coins inside my portfolio that, me personally, I will be, I made it a point to be ready to lose what I put in there, and not have to rely on any of those funds. I have to be self-reliant and dependable on my own present income in order for me to leave those funds intact and never touch them, until as long as I want. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing that, and that's why I believe that the best advice is hold for as long as you can, because you can only hold for as long as you can. It depends on your project, how you're holding it, how much you put in, how much faith you have if you're following the project. So 1 to 5 years, and if you can't wait 1 to 5 years, then you can't even be on the stock market, because the stock market itself, you have to wait even longer. You'd have to wait 10, 15, 20 years. Unless it was like an Amazon, which comes, once in a blue moon. It doesn't come every day. Amazon doesn't come every day, So you never know. But at the end of the day, the point here is that the stock market is 20 times slower than the crypto market. Okay, so you would have to hold your stocks like 20 times longer than you would have to crypto. Maybe I'm a little bit exaggerating just a little bit, but come on, guys. You do have to wait at least twice as long in the stock market. Okay. With their speed and the way the stocks move, they don't move fast enough. Crypto moves fast enough. So I think 1 to 5 years is honestly a very reasonable and acceptable amount of time compared to 10 to 15 years, which is what you got to wait for when you buy a stock. But crypto is definitely faster. Okay, more abundant. It's more you have to wait less time. So there you have it, guys. That's my answer. That's how I feel about how long you should hold your crypto for. And depends how much you want to make on it too. So that's really what it's based on as well. It's not so much how long to hold it for, but what are you trying to get out of it? You know. So there it is, guys. Thanks for coming around, and I'll see you on the rebound. Cheers. Bye bye. Thanks.